What's going on, guys? This is Kevin, aka 18 Weird Gamer here, bringing you guys another video here on the channel. And today we're going to be bringing you guys a little something different that we've done on the channel before, but this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of video. We're going to be doing a reaction video today. Now, I've done a reaction video on the channel before with my friends Bry and Ash, which I'm going to be reacting to or they're going to be reacting with me for what we're going to be reacting to today. And what we're going to be reacting to is the trailer for Shang Chi, the brand new Marvel movie dropping later this year. Now, you guys all know that I love the Marvel movies. I'm a huge fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I literally came up with this idea when I found out the trailer dropped, and I messaged both Bry and Ash and asked if they wanted to join me in reacting to the brand new trailer for the upcoming movie. And, well, they agreed, and they are currently here with me. You're going to just see their Discord things above me during the reaction. I'm going to be the only one with the face cam, but you are going to be hearing both Ash and Bry. And then after the trailer, we're going to sit for probably about maybe 10-ish minutes, maybe a little bit longer. You never know. We're going to be discussing the trailer, our thoughts, all that stuff, seeing kind of like what we think of what the movie's going to be about, any kind of like key moments, all that fun stuff. So without further ado, I think we're going to go ahead and roll into the reaction video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys all hit that like button, and also go subscribe to both Ash and Bry. Their links are in the description below. But yeah, with that being said, let's go ahead and roll into the reaction video. You guys ready?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Let us hit the play button. Oh god, hi.
It was so loud.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay.
I want to back it off.
I gave you 10 years to live your life.
Okay.
And where did that get you? You walked in my shadow. I trained you. So the most dangerous people in the world couldn't kill you. Son, it's time for you to take your place by my side. You better watch out, 'cause it's my time.
What the?
That's not going to happen.
It's a new era, yes, I come alive. You woke up the dragon.
You can't outrun
I run from mine.
who you really are.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Who are you?
Bugger.
Hold on, everybody!
Oh, jeez.
We make a good team.
Okay, that was funny. Now, who is he supposed to be?
Shang-Chi.
That's a good
That's who it
question.
is. Shang-Chi. That's who his name is, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
And it's
so he's
who?
not the Iron Fist.
No.
No, because that's something that everyone was confused by.
Yeah.
Everyone was thinking because Marvel had the Iron Fist TV series on
Right.
Netflix. But
Oh, yeah.
there's a chance of it being somehow connected. Like
Okay.
these two. So we could actually see Iron Fist. Like, I mean, these are just rumors. I never watched the TV show,
I watched the
Me
TV show.
either.
It was pretty good.
but I've heard that this could be the way that they kind of introduce that
character.
that character and that part of the cinematic universe into the movies. At least that's what I
That'd be
heard.
neat.
Because
Now-
there was also that rumor that Daredevil was going to be in Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, I've
Mhm.
seen about that.
Yeah. What were you gonna say,
Now,
Ash?
I was just gonna say there was a lot that happened in that trailer.
Yeah,
There was.
Like,
really
as
was.
far as there were a lot of really good parts.
Yeah.
Specifically for me, I enjoyed the use of the music with the hits.
And
Yeah.
where did that get you?
It made it a lot more impactful, and I think it was a perfect style for this type of a movie.
Right.
This is a movie, right? This isn't a TV
Yeah,
show.
it's a
This is just a movie. Okay, just making sure. Like the use of those
I
hits,
trained you.
it's so well done.
to the most
Right.
dangerous
Confused by the stills of that where they're in the open air part in the what looks like the snow.
Yeah.
Confused by that.
It's time for
It
you to
looks
take
like
your
time stood still except for the one guy. Kind of how it looked.
And then
I'm curious.
that part
Yeah,
with-
that-
It was
this-
very
this
very
part.
reminiscent of Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's when he did his little hand motion when he brought like that definitely reminded me of the Doctor
Yeah,
Strange
it
for a
reminded
second
me-
there.
Yeah, it reminded me of oh, what's his buddy's name?
Wong.
Wong. Yeah. Reminded me a lot of him.
Yeah,
and
Wong
I
definitely.
I don't mean that just because they both seem to be Chinese.
Right.
Well, that's the.
But-
Well, I think I want to say that this takes place in China or Japan, one of the two.
Well, it's weird because the bus
Hmm.
said California on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you're
yeah,
paying
it
attention
did.
to the bus,
But it could
yeah.
be Chinatown.
Yeah.
Could be, yes.
Yeah, like and the bus is very, very American, but then you have all this Chinese look to it all,
Right,
like when you get
right.
into the more
Yeah,
formal
we're in
stuff.
California.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean you have Walmart by Wyndham, that's definitely an American brand, I believe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a
I-
very common one in America.
I mean, you have to. It's going to be interesting because, like, this is probably the first Marvel movie in a while that they haven't introduced a character prior to the movie.
their movie.
Because
Yeah.
Right.
the last
'Cause-
few, besides, well, actually, no, Captain Marvel.
Because her first
Well-
appearance was in Avengers, technically.
Technically, yeah, wasn't she?
Well, no, she was never in. They had the post credit scenes in Infinity War, which introduced that they said that she was going to appear and then for a movie, but I don't think she was in. She was going to be in Age of Ultron. But
Oh,
then
wasn't she in Endgame, I think?
she was in Endgame, yeah.
Yeah.
But Endgame was the first movie she filmed.
Oh, they filmed it out of
Oh,
order.
really?
They filmed Infinity War and Endgame back to back.
Oh, that's right. They did.
So,
forgot about that.
Brie Larson's character, Brie Larson filmed her scenes as Captain Marvel before she even filmed Captain Marvel.
Just kind of wonky to me, but at the
Yeah.
same time, you know, she was in the post credits of something. I want to say of Okay, I'm about to sound dumb for a second. Which one came first, Infinity War or Endgame? I'm blanking.
Infinity War came first.
Okay, yeah, it was It was at the end of Infinity War. She's seen very, very briefly, but she is there.
They no at the end of Infinity War, Nick Fury called her on the phone pager thing, and they showed her.
She's the one that she showed up in. Then
Endgame.
she showed,
She showed
up
up. No, the end of
the very last second.
the end of her movie when she met Black Widow and all them.
Okay, maybe I'm just getting them all mixed up. I really
It-
need to rewatch them all.
It's really hard.
but-
It's very confusing
Yeah.
or easy to
But-
mix up.
But anyway, going back to what we're actually looking at,
Yeah.
there's a lot of this back and forth. You see the modern California look,
Yeah.
like with the bus and the roadways and all of that sort of stuff. But you also have all of this rustic, ancient style Chinese, whatever.
Yeah. But I think that's
look to it.
the
You've
begin.
got all of these structures and things like that. This looks more modern.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing that I'm confused by, and of course we're gonna find out, but the guy at the beginning is like, "I give you 10 years to live," or was it like 10 years? What was it?
What did he
I think
say?
Hold
you
on.
said 10 years to live your life.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I gave you 10 years to live your life.
Okay, that was it.
To gave
Yeah.
it to him. So his 10 years is already up.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, the 10 years is up.
For
That's
sure,
interesting.
probably.
Because there was also that scene where he was a little child.
Mhm.
Hey, wait. Isn't that the bus driver?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Isn't it?
bellhop.
Yeah.
It's a bus driver.
Oh yeah, you're right. And who?
Connected. She's connected to him.
Yeah.
He's connected.
Because that's isn't that what's her name?
Is that Aquafina or is it somebody else?
That's what I'm.
That is
I
Aquafina.
think that was Aquafina.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought that was Aquafina.
Here, I'll look it up.
That's exactly once. Well, I didn't notice it until you point out the bellhop.
Yeah, the bellhop. It's totally the same person.
I
the same
think,
person,
I think
yeah.
that's Aquafina then. So this bellhop must be our main character.
Yes. He has to be.
So actually, I just put a connection. He gave him 10 years, and right here, Legend of the 10 Rings.
Right.
So
They're going to come into play somehow.
that's 10.
She's Katie, or Caddy. Aaty is the character's name.
Interesting.
Yes, that is Aquafina. It's hilarious. I didn't anticipate me getting that quickly.
Yeah, the second I couldn't remember her name because I've only seen like 2 movies of hers.
Yeah, I haven't really seen that.
I don't know what it is about her, but she's got one of those faces that I recognize
Yeah.
that is who that is. You know, like Bruce Willis or Jason Statham for me. I recognize those guys because they
Yeah.
are like some of my favorite actors. you know?
Right.
I've only seen Aquafina in like 2 things total, and for
Yeah.
whatever reason, she's just stuck out to me. So either she's posing as the bellhop with him for some sort of thing, then turn around as having to be the bus driver, or she just took over the bus at the end for whatever reason. Is she actually wearing like bus driver clothes or whatever?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
We make a good team.
Hilarious, by the way. I love that because up
Yeah.
until this point, it's been very much in your face action, that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, that little bit of humor at the tail end.
It
just-
is always
that was good.
a lot of the Marvel. There's always that little humor they always seem to include somehow in these trailers, and that's why I absolutely love them. This is gonna be
The
interesting.
friend from work.
Yeah. This is
one
gonna
of the
be.
best things ever.
Did you know that line was actually made up on the spot there? I think.
Yeah, so I read something about that the other day that there was like a kid
Yeah, it was the
who
kid.
came,
Mhm.
who, like saw him and was like, "Oh, he's his friend from work,"
Yeah.
or something like that. And so
They,
Chris was like, "I'm gonna use that."
Yep. That's exactly what happened. And
It's
it comes out,
hilarious.
and it comes out in September. That's honestly.
Not
Not
that far
long.
away.
Well, they were originally supposed to. It was originally supposed to come out in 2020.
Right.
And obviously,
Oh,
so
that would do why.
That's
Black.
about it.
It's Black Widow. This one, and Spider-Man. So
I was about to
Which
say
is in
Spidey.
December. Yeah.
it's for
When does Black Widow actually drop?
it's coming. It got bumped up to July now,
July. Okay.
but it's getting released both in theaters and on Disney Plus.
Okay. See, I'd rather them take their time and do it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, they've shot 99% of this movie already because they shot most of it even before
Yeah.
the pandemic started. But still, like, I do like the look of this. So there's this. Is that supposed to be our main character on the left, the little
That's what
kid?
I'm assuming.
I'm pretty sure that's him and his dad.
That's my
Dad or
guess.
mentor type person,
One of those two,
probably.
yeah. Because then he's fighting here.
Hmm. That's the scene where they're in the snow.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like everybody's frozen except for him,
Dangerous people in the
But
world.
then he gets whacked.
I
and he gets
trained
whacked.
to the most dangerous people in the world. Come kill
Curious.
these
Go
guys-
back. Go back to the guy with the face paint. That one. Curious what that's about.
These guys, I feel like this could probably be like the villain.
I'm
assuming.
feeling secret organization, and I love it.
If you want my honest opinion, I feel like that could be his dad.
Oh
If his
gosh,
fa-
Bri, don't start deep diving this right now.
This is
I know.
it's definitely gonna be an interesting
It's gonna be an
movie.
interesting movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, it's,
I'm curious, like, because I know literally nothing about this
Same.
particular.
I've
hero.
never
Yeah.
I've never read the
Literally
comic.
nothing.
I honestly had no clue who this was until like when they announced it at Comic-Con a couple years ago, and you're like, we're gonna do a movie on Shang Chi, and I was like, who? Because obviously I knew Spider-Man, I knew Iron Man, Cap, all those. Pretty much every
Mhm.
movie that's come out so far of Marvel Universe, I've known.
Mhm.
Right.
You know, Captain Marvel, I knew. The Guardians of the Galaxy, I knew. It's like I knew all these, so this is the one that I really am going in, watching it blind. Like I mean,
Completely blind.
yeah, not knowing who it is, not knowing who he's connected with. You
Mhm.
know,
When I first saw Infinity War and Endgame, I had no clue the real big plot of that. And like who all would have been blipped and stuff like that.
right?
Right.
Whereas my brother knew immediately because he already knew, and my dad too, because they knew the story from the comics.
Right.
Yeah. Well,
If they actually read the comics, which I think my dad did as a kid,
see, it's
or
the
my
thing.
brother is just very
The
knowledgeable
thing with the
about
thing I
stuff.
love about the cinematic universe though is that how they include stuff from the comics, but they make it different too. So it's not like not everything that happens in the comics happens in the movies.
They take creative liberties, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they also need to make it work for the screen.
of course.
Right.
Which that's something that a lot of people don't understand. Like, especially when you talk about book to movie adaptations and stuff like that. Like, take the Harry Potter movies, for example. Like, everybody was so up in arms about the fact that Peeves isn't even in the movie at all. He's not in any of the 8 movies. But he's a pivotal character throughout the books because he's the one who brings them stuff, tells them where to go, that sort of stuff.
Right.
They integrated that into other characters and it made it work better. It was smoother. It wasn't as clunky. Whereas if they had actually used Peeves, it could have just made the movies even longer than they already were.
Mm-hmm.
To get them to do exactly how they needed to do. Like they even in the very first Harry Potter movie, they even cut out one of the little trials at the end. The like where they have the flying keys and the chessboard and all that stuff. There's another piece in the books. It was a potions lab. That one was Snape's trap. But it's not in the movies. Because, well, in the book, it was basically irrelevant anyway, because by the time they got there, Voldemort had already solved the riddle, so to speak, and so it was already done. Didn't really actually have to do anything. But because it was supposed to be that Hermione went with Harry to that room, then only one could proceed. So Hermione went back to Ron. That was like it just would have taken up more time than just leaving her with Ron anyway.
Right.
That sort of stuff. I have a feeling like with the cinematic universe and stuff like that, there's a lot of that, and people, diehard comic fans aren't okay with it. But if you look at it just in the way that it works throughout the movie, it just works better
Yeah,
Right.
for a screenplay.
definitely.
I mean, that's what this is. It's a screenplay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
looking-
so curious about this dude, though. I'm so
Yeah.
curious about him.
Same.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, I'm looking it up. I'm looking up some stuff like on Like, I mean, not details and all that because we don't have anything, but all it says for the premise is that he's drawn into the Ten Ring organizations to come from the past. That's literally all it says.
Confront the past?
Confront the past, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, is this what they're talking about? Is where they're thinking multiverse?
It could. Like, I mean, the thing
Oh.
too is that maybe
There's lots of speculation going around
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
about them implementing the multiverse into the
Mhm.
MCU.
all,
I'm super okay with.
they haven't officially released a trailer yet, but we're definitely doing this again for when the Spider-Man trailer officially drops.
Oh yes.
Yes.
I really want to I want to be the living incarnation of the Spider-Man meme. Please. Please. Please.
That would
Because haven't all
absolutely
three of
love
them
to.
signed on?
Mm-hmm. They're keeping it so secretive, but I think it's kinda,
They've said that.
nobody at the official studios or working on the film have officially confirmed that they're on, but there's been enough leaks to say that something's gonna happen.
Right.
Please.
Because I mean, they've even leaked villains too,
Yeah.
and one of them
They-
is from
oh.
Spider-Man 2.
Wow. Oh yeah. I did see that. Doc Ock, right?
Yeah, Doc Ock is coming back.
Oh, that's right.
And it's the same character. It's the same guy playing him, right?
So there's obviously some kind of connection then.
There's a
Oh,
connection.
for
Yeah.
sure. Ah, I
We're de-
can't
We're
wait.
definitely gonna do it again for this. And hopefully
Please.
for a lot of these, coming out with other Marvel movies, because is that one, Spider-Man, and then whatever they have planned next year, because there's a lot of stuff planned for next year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is definitely gonna be interesting. I'm definitely gonna see it because I love Marvel. I'll watch it somehow. I'll see this before I see Mulan, probably.
Oh my gosh. We gotta fix that.
Yes.
Gotta fix that. But anyway.
But
Yeah.
Wait, so I do have a question. Is this theatrical release only, or is this
So far,
theatrical
I
and
don't think
Disney?
I don't think they've said yet.
Okay.
My guess, I mean, seeing that's in September, my guess would be, as of right now, just theatrical.
Hmm.
But that could change.
right.
I really
Okay.
feel like, because HBO, what they're doing, they're releasing a lot of movies on home or on demand too. You just gotta pay for it.
Hmm.
But then you still have the option to see it in the theaters if you want. So I really feel like a lot of movie companies are gonna start doing that.
Hmm.
Especially with all the streaming services now. But oh my god, this is going on for 23 minutes.
Hey, that's okay. That's
Oh, yeah.
okay.
No, that's perfectly fine. I enjoyed this.
This was good.
It was.
This is the sort of stuff like I need to get my thoughts out. I'm that
yeah.
person.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
This sort of
watching
thing is so
trailers
cool.
and just kind of seeing like to think about, especially with Marvel and like Star Wars or any of that stuff. Like I love just being able to kind of point out some stuff and think like this is gonna happen, like something that's gonna happen. This is a big thing. So I'm definitely like looking forward to doing this again and all that.
So
But yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button to go ahead and subscribe to these two amazing people above me. The links will be in the description below. And if you guys leave your thoughts down, what do you think about the trailer and what you guys think the movie's gonna be about and all that. Any final words, you two?
no.
Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Peace out.
Bye.
Hey.